Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news all right. So if you've been paying attention to the NFL buzz lately, you know that the Packers are always in the mix when it comes to shaping the future of this league, especially with Aaron Rodgers now in New York. But this offseason, there's a potential game changer that's been quietly swirling around. Rumors about the possibility of the Packers making a bold move to acquire a star running back, and not just any, but Jonathan Taylor from the Indianapolis Colts. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Is it really happening? Can the Packers pull it off? Well, let's break down what's happening behind the scenes and what it could mean for Green Bay's future. Sources close to the league, including respected insiders like Adam Schefter, have hinted that the Colts, currently sitting at a 6-8 record with an eye on their rebuild, might be willing to part ways with Taylor in a trade. The Colts are facing some tough choices. At $22 million cap space for 2026, according to SpotTrack, they're looking to clear some room. And one way to do that might be to send Taylor, who's been a true workhorse when healthy, to a team that's ready to contend now. Imagine that, the Packers, sitting at a solid 9-3-1 and looking to punch their ticket deeper into the playoffs, adding a dynamic back like Taylor could be exactly what they need to push for another Super Bowl appearance. Now, how good is Jonathan Taylor? Well, this guy is a beast. Standing 60 and weighing around 226 pounds, he's built like a tank but moves with incredible agility. Just look at his 2025 stats. Over 512 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns, and averaging 5.1 yards per carry. He's also a reliable receiver out of the backfield, with 48 receptions for 412 yards. That's the kind of versatility that makes defenses think twice. According to PFF, Taylor's elusiveness score is an impressive 89.2, and his yards after contact per run sit around 3.5 yards, which is elite. And he's no stranger to breaking tackles, 38 on the season, and explosive runs over 20 yards with 32 of those. Taylor is a true home run hitter, a guy who can change the game in a single play. Throughout his career, Taylor has amassed over 500 rushing yards and 60 rushing touchdowns. He's been selected to 3 Pro Bowls and has established himself as one of the league's premier backs. But injuries have limited him to just 13 games this year, with an ankle injury that kept him out at times. Still, when he's on the field, he's averaging over 116 yards per game and maintains a juke rate of 42%, according to Next Gen Stats. Watching him run is like witnessing a force of nature, a furious bull charging through defenses, evoking memories of Derrick Henry's 2020 season in Tennessee. His vision is top-notch with an 87. 6 run vision grade from PFF, allowing him to find the smallest gaps in the line and turn them into big gains. Now, why would the Colts consider trading him? Well, their run game ranks 15th in the league, averaging about 118 yards per game. But they need to rebuild their offensive line, which has been a weak spot, rated at just 61.4 in pass blocking by PFF. Plus, with the team in a bit of a rebuild mode, and the potential to lose their bell cow back, they're probably looking for draft picks to kickstart that process. A first-round pick from Green Bay, combined with a promising edge rusher, could be enough to persuade the Colts to make the deal happen. That's where the Packers come in, eyeing Taylor as a key piece to elevate their offense and solidify their status as a postseason contender. Imagine this. Adding Taylor to the backfield, which already features A.J. Dillon and a talented crew, would transform the Packers' rushing attack. It would elevate their rushing yards from around 122 yards per game to over 160, providing a much-needed punch on the ground. It would also open up more opportunities in play-action passing, especially with Jordan Love under center. Love's QBR of 94. 2 shows he's been efficient, and having Taylor as a threat in the backfield would keep defenses honest, forcing them to stack the box less and giving the Packers more explosive plays. From a strategic standpoint, Taylor's yards per carry, an impressive 5.1, are significantly higher than those of other backs like Josh Jacobs, who averages 4.4 yards. Projecting Taylor's impact over the rest of the season, he could add around 700 total yards rushing, boosting the team's red zone efficiency by around 15% in terms of touchdowns. And of course, his presence would help reduce sacks by about 12%, because defenses would have to respect the run game more, which would loosen up coverage and give Love more time to operate. The playoff picture is already shaping up to be intense, and a move like this could be decisive. The Packers, who are already favorites in the NFC North and have odds jumping from plus 500 to plus 250 for winning the NFC, would become even more dangerous. With Taylor in the backfield, the Packers aren't just a good team. They become a legit X-factor, capable of out-muscling and outlasting their opponents, especially in cold weather conditions at Lambeau Field. The rivalry with the Detroit Lions would heat up even more, and the Packers' chances of making a deep playoff run would skyrocket. Their secondary, allowing just 18 points per game, would get more breathing room with a stronger ground game controlling the clock and keeping offenses off the field. You see, Taylor's arrival wouldn't just be about boosting the running game. It's about transforming the entire identity of the Packers' offense. It's about establishing a balanced attack that forces defenses to respect both the pass and the run. It's about creating opportunities for Jordan Love to thrive, especially with a reliable, explosive back like Taylor setting the tone early in games. And it's about building a legacy, one that echoes the dominance of players like Amon Green, who made Lambeau a fortress for years. Of course, this kind of move isn't just pie-in-the-sky speculation. The Packers have shown they're willing to be aggressive in the offseason, and with their cap space and draft assets, they could pull off something special. Bringing in Taylor would be a statement, a clear message that Green Bay is all in on chasing another Super Bowl. The NFL is a league of shifting power, and if the Packers pull this off, they could be the team everyone's talking about come playoff time. The NFC is competitive, but with a healthy Taylor, the Packers could be on a collision course with the best, ready to make history once again. Now, I know many of you are eager to see what happens next. Will the Colts make that move? Can the Packers seal the deal? And how will this impact the rest of the league? It's an exciting time to be a Packers fan, that's for sure. The team's front office has options, and if they decide to go all in, it could be a move that defines the franchise for years to come. The future is bright, and the potential for a new era of Green Bay dominance is just around the corner. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Are you excited about Jonathan Taylor possibly donning the green and gold? Do you think he's the missing piece to finally push this team over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and, more importantly, to the Packers. We all share this passion, and I know many of you are dreaming big for the upcoming playoff run. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news because this is just the beginning of what could be an incredible chapter for the franchise. Let's keep the faith, keep the passion alive, and get ready for what might be a historic stretch ahead. Go Pack, go!